Welcome to our first short screening of Indie Links 2022. My name is Mikey Murray. I'm the Festival Director for Indie Links International Film Festival, and I'm also a festival programmer and a filmmaker. Our first festival was in 2016. It really started because I came to Lincoln, and when I got here there was no film festival here, and I thought, you know, this is a big city, it would be nice if we had a film festival.
It's something we know we come back to the city for every year just because we enjoy it that much. You know, we enjoy the people, we enjoy the atmosphere of it, and the array of films that's on is always really, you know, enticing.
I think with each passing year, we're starting to make more and more of a name for ourselves. More and more filmmakers are realising that when they come to Indie Links, they have a really great time. I think that we're like a family, our festival, and all the filmmakers who come here and experience the festival, they all love it.
I mean, film's the greatest art form in the world because it combines all of the other art forms together. You take literature, theatre, painting, photography, music, and a whole bunch of others that I've probably forgotten, and you cram them all together and you end up with film.
Out there we have all sorts of film festivals. We've got the real high-end ones like Toronto and Cannes. I mean, they're showing films that will essentially be released in the cinema before they come out. My feeling is that that's not what a film festival should necessarily be about. That is what they do. For me, a film festival like ours is all about giving a platform to people who don't normally have the platform to show their films. We're essentially showing films that people wouldn't normally have the opportunity to see, in the hope that it will in some way help the filmmakers or the films to get more recognition and find their way in the world.
Indie Links is important for two reasons. One, it's got a very varied but yet quite narrow selection of films, but they're very varied within themselves. But also the fact that the East Midlands isn't particularly well recognised as, you know, as a place where films or film culture is celebrated enough. And I think that this festival does so much to raise the profile of the East Midlands as a film hub.
We run over 2.5 days, so that's not long for a film festival. But what we're trying to do is show high quality films in a great venue and just to bring independent cinema to Lincoln. Film is my passion, it always has been. I'm a cinephile, I'm a filmmaker. I think that film is culturally very significant. It's a medium by which, you know, people can express how they feel about the world. What I love about film is, you know, when you sit in a theatre, you are a captive audience. And I think that that's one of the things that we are perhaps losing a little bit through, you know, film is transferring now to online platforms like Netflix and things like that. But I think that one of the issues with watching cinema on that platform is we're not as captive. We've got the ability to just pause it if we want to do something else, or we can go away from it and come back. One of the things about film for me, particularly feature-length film, is that experience of sitting down for an hour and a half to up to 3 hours without any distractions and just being that captive audience, being taken on a journey by someone who has something to say to you about the world. Indie Links is a great little festival. It's run purely by volunteers. We don't make any money out of the festival. It's non-profit. It's just purely about the filmmakers, it's purely about connecting our filmmakers to their audience, and it's purely about Lincoln having that cultural influx of people coming in to visit us and speak with us and tell us about their stories, and we want to show the stories. So please do enter your films and come along to Indie Links. Hopefully see you again in 2023 for Indie Links next time.
Thanks again, guys. See you in a bit.
Thank you.